The 20th anniversary of Steve Biko's death in 1997 saw the beginning of the Biko Trail. In East London, the John Foster Bridge was renamed as the Steve Biko Bridge. The bridge is close to the Fort Glamorgan prison, also known as Kwanongqongqo, where many political prisoners were incarcerated.
In 1997, as part of the 20th anniversary commemorations, that bridge was renamed the Steve Biko Bridge. It has no historic connection to Steve Biko, other than for the fact that I guess it is close to Fort Glamorgan, which is the Eastern Cape's version of Robben Island, where many people were imprisoned, including Steve Biko and his brother. Then there is the Biko statue, which was also unveiled during the same event by the president at the time of the Republic, President Nelson Mandela.
In his hometown, King Williamstown, 4 sites tell Biko's story. Zanempilo Clinic was established about 40 years ago through the black community programs. It was known for its good public health services and continues to serve the people of this area.
Zanempilo Clinic was a project of the black community program, and it was designed to showcase to government and to communities how easy it is, in fact, to provide reliable public services, health services. And of course, it's a clinic, but it went well beyond that. It didn't just look at the well-being of people's physical condition, but it went to look holistically at the individuals.
The Steve Biko Garden of Remembrance is where Biko's grave is located. The entire graveyard was upgraded and also declared a heritage site in 1997.
Uyabuza ke umuntu ngenye imini kum. Yemandlovu ka usixelele utheni elingqaba lomyeni wakho lisimple kangaka. My answer was because he was a simple man. If we were to put a big stone apha esizambonisa yedwa ndiqinisekile ngandibhorhe angamane efike ethi yintoni ke ngoku undenzele yona, because he belonged kwaba bantu balele kule ndawo.
His home now turned into a monument for all to learn about the black consciousness leader. This is where Biko served his burning orders from 1973 till 1977. In this house, pictures narrate Steve Biko's early life.
Now, the home has to be in a condition that is ready to receive members of the public. So the arrangement that we have is that for 11 months in the year, the foundation looks after the home and makes it available to the public. So the family was in agreement not to have somebody live there permanently to make that possible. But because it's also the base and at which we want to do our cultural events, if somebody gets married or if one of the young men have to go to the mountain or such events that have, our ancestral connection, it is the base that we use for those. So what normally happens is that during the month of December, then the family takes over.
What brings all these sites together and tells an in-depth story about Biko and other political leaders is the state-of-the-art Steve Biko Center, a walking distance from his home in Ginsberg.
And so part of what we were trying to do with the center was to have a destination that would offer content, not just through the exhibition in the museum, but also through the programs of the center, right? Remember that a lot of the work that Steve Biko was about was intangible. It was ideas, and here we are trying to give expression to some of those ideas, right? And so when people visit the center, they will have access to the museum and the permanent exhibition, and the exhibition locates Biko within the black intellectual tradition. We also have theater spaces, and we have an in-house production unit here that has staged plays, particularly in support of the school curriculum. We have a commemorative garden, which we are in, which is designed to highlight those who were victims of torture and death in detention. And so the wall that we were just observing now has a list of names of people who died just like Steve Biko.
South Africans have been urged to visit such sites and learn more about the history of the country. Olutusota, SABC News in King Williamstown.